Hey all, how have you all been? With the festivities coming to an end, it was time to get back to our usual routine. The same morning with the same chores, rushing to pack Kaya's lunchbox. She's having meatballs today. I'm going to air fry them for 15 minutes. For the sauce, I have added butter, minced garlic and a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Adding veg stock to the pan along with 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. At last, I'm adding some fresh cream to the sauce, and IKEA style meatballs with Scandinavian sauce is all ready to go in her lunchbox. She is also having oatmeal for breakfast. Here's her lunchbox ready: steamed rice, meatballs with sauce, oatmeal, oranges and steamed peas. Mommy's jumping on the bed, jumping on the floor. Zain hates brushing. It takes a lot of convincing, which means time wastage when we don't have the time. I'm sure moms can relate. And it's always so hard to get kids to school and their routine after holidays. I have been very irregular with my content on YouTube recently. I guess the zeal of creating content is fading. Does it happen with everyone? You see, when we are new at something, we have so much of motivation to do things, whereas little by little that energy lessens with passing time. However, I have decided to bring back the motivation and continue to do what I love to do.
Where will I sit? No.
I also have been very lazy with my home. I don't feel like tidying it up. Few things though are still constant, like Part's morning coffee that we make sure we have together and start our day. Zain wakes up pretty early these days. He's not a baby anymore, which means things have gotten easier and difficult at the same time. Some days are so bad that I feel like vanishing, and then some days just makes me happy for no big reason. Hormones, I guess. With age, hormones act crazy. We try to continue with our morning walks as much as possible, though some days Zain would be so cranky that we decide to skip the walk for our sanity. I have a house help who helps me with most of the chores in the house, like broom, mop, utensils, dusting, cooking, cleaning, etc.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
However, it's more like jugaru work. She needs a lot of assistance, if you know what I mean. For example, if I'm cooking, she helps me with chopping and I cook, or vice versa. Many ask me why do I help her when she is supposed to do everything. I have a different logic behind this. Maybe the perfectionist in me can't leave her all by herself, and also because this way the work gets done faster and I don't have to redo anything, if it makes sense to you. We are having dalia, khichdi and tea for breakfast while Zain is having dosa, his usual thing.
Come, Jude. Come. You have to agree to one of them. Let me copy it. Zero, take out shoes. Good boy, come. Bye, Zeno. Bye.
After breakfast, Part drops Zain to school while I do some household chores here and there. I washed the sofa covers again. Sometimes I feel it's not a good idea that IKEA made these sofa covers washable, because someone like me gets that itch to wash it every couple of months, and now the covers are almost faded due to that. I took up a big task of decluttering and tidying up my wardrobe. As much as it was very overwhelming, I had to do it. My eyes couldn't take that mess anymore. Everything was so disorganized and dumped that it was really hard to find things. My sarees were all dumped and didn't have a proper place. I had so much to declutter, and that's when it hits me that how much damage we cause to the environment when we fall for fast fashion. Over-consumerism is a serious concern we are facing these days, and we can do our little bit to change that. Though the older me is very proud that I don't shop hundreds of inexpensive things like I did during my teens or 20s. Instead, I go for one good quality product. However, being more sensible when choosing which brand to buy from goes a long way. It's better to choose durable fabric and timeless pieces instead of disposable trendy ones. This drawer you see here is for my home-worn clothes, pajamas and nightwear. I had to declutter some clothes from here too. There were few which was really old, like 3-4 years old, and because of this clothes are daily wear ones and are washed really often, it tends to fade faster. I use the KonMari method of folding clothes. Folding is a way of caring. In Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, she said, by folding clothes neatly and standing them up vertically, rather than stacking them or worse, piling them in a chair, you will prevent wrinkles, save space, and express gratitude for every item that sparks joy.
Hey, don't do that to the remote. Take it. Give Mama. Hello? No more monkeys jumping on the bed, you said? Hello, the doctor said? Hello?
In goes to one side all my bottoms for daily use, then t-shirts and nighties. This drawer holds my regular wear oversized t-shirts, and on one side I have my inner wear organizer. This drawer holds not so frequently worn bottoms and tops. The third one has few more tops, dresses and bottoms. And this last drawer has those fancy items like vacation wear. I have decided to hang clothes that I don't want any crease on, like linen trousers, fancy dresses and tops. I have folded the long dresses in half so that it can accommodate well. All done, so neat, so tidy and so satisfying. I have decided to store my sarees in Kaya's room. Her wardrobe had enough space and she didn't need so much, so I have hijacked one side of her cupboard. I recently bought few saree covers. I wanted to keep some of my good silk sarees in them to avoid dust and dirt. These are also some covers which can be used for folded sarees. This one is for storing blouses. Since I don't wear sarees regularly, it's important that I store them properly so that it stays maintained for years to come. Till last year, this didn't have a proper place and my blouses started accumulating dust. Now it's all sorted, and along with my wardrobe, my soul is cleansed as well. In the bottom cabinet, I have stored my tote bags. Storing these white bags in a storage bag to keep it away from dust. It's actually the next day. It was Ganesh Chaturthi. I managed to take few clips of that. Please don't judge me on how I do my puja. I don't do an elaborate one because I don't know how to. So I do what my heart says and it makes me at peace. It's lunch time and I'm making something quick and easy. Veg pulao and green chili paneer.
Hey, carrot! Not well. Come here. Good. Okay. Eat one carrot. It's okay.
Jude wasn't well that day. He has not been eating anything since morning. These beans I got online and was so disappointed about how unfresh it was. I never get my veggies online, but this day I did because I was too lazy to go out and was busy with other chores, but then regretted my decision. For paneer, I will make a paste of ginger, green chilies, cashews and a little bit of sesame seeds. Whole spices like bay leaf, cloves, cardamom pod, cinnamon stick and jeera seeds. I will marinate the paneer with the paste I just made: curd, salt, pepper, garam masala, kasuri methi and fresh cream. Adding the marinated paneer to the pan and I'll let it cook. For the pulao, in goes chopped garlic and green chilies, sliced onions, chopped veggies like carrots, beans, cauliflower, salt and pepper. Once that is fried and cooked well, I will add the steamed rice to it. At last, I'll finish it off with a dash of pepper and ghee. Here's lunch ready. Looks so delicious and so tasty. But now, if I be honest with you, I was not a fan of the paneer recipe, but the pulao was so good. The flavors from the veggies and that simple, not too much masala was really nice.
What food, Jude?
This is Zane's room. My parents were here for the festivals and they were using this room. So like every year, I moved Zane's stuff to Kaya's room for the time being. A lot of you keep asking me about this toy organizer. This is a 6-year-old buy and it was a very wise buy. The toys here stay organized and the room looks neat. It's called Trofast and it's from IKEA. I will add it in the description box.
No, Zane.
Since I was already shifting his stuff, I decided to organize it a little as well.
Dude, somebody's on you. Dude, the monkey wants to go with you.
All done with accommodating Zane's stuff in Kaya's room, and I had to bribe her so much so that she shares her room with Zane. With Kaya growing, it's a roller coaster of emotions that we need to deal with as parents. Parenting has become so difficult for this generation. This bed was such a good buy. I can extend it into a double bed whenever I want, or else for Zane I fold it as a single bed, and there's so much of space in the room for him to play. Making their bed and adding a bedside lamp. Arranging the bathroom with a fresh hand towel, toiletries, toilet roll, and air freshener, bath mats and bath towels. It's actually the next day, and Kaya wanted this Korean chicken that she saw in one of the K albums or something. Since the time she saw it in social media, she has been asking me to make it. As it was an easy recipe, I decided to make it and share with you all too. I'm also making a stir fry as a side. For that I'm using broccoli, carrots and potato. Using a crinkle cutter, I will cut the carrots into this zigzag shapes. Soaking garlic in water makes peeling it such a breeze. To marinate the chicken, I have used salt, pepper, minced garlic, barbecue seasoning, garlic powder and corn flour. So for stir fries, I have realized it's best to steam veggies before stir frying it. This way it preserves the nutrients and also tastes much better. Cook your broccoli for no more than 5 minutes, and as soon as it is done, put ice onto it. This trick will give it a good crunch, at the same time keep the color looking bright green. For the stir fry, I have added butter, then the minced garlic, onions along with the steamed veggies. Also salt, pepper and red chili flakes. I'm using a cast iron pan to fry the chicken thighs. Look at the beautiful color. Adding minced garlic, gochujang, oyster sauce, honey and some water to make a thin consistency. And it's all done. The chicken came out really tasty and juicy. The whole combo was so good. Kaya loved it and she wanted me to pack her some for the lunchbox the next day too. Parth was also surprisingly happy eating it, or else he isn't a fan of any Korean food. It's just me and Kaya who enjoys them. Anyway, this was all for this video. I have already started editing the next video, which has clips from the whole month of October. It also has Durga Puja in it. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. I hope I can live up to your expectation and make more good content for you as usual. Thank you for watching till the end. I'll be back in a week. That's my promise this time. Bye.